Hey guys, what's going on? Peter J. Cruz here. Welcome back. It's been a little while. 2015 is gone. It's behind us. So before I go any further, Happy New Year. You know, season's greetings, belated, Merry Christmas, whatever. My schedule was just so crazy during the holidays, and it usually is. I mean, it's probably not very different for most of you. So you could probably feel my pain when I say it. But you know, Christmas time and so forth, family, you know, kids, they're out of school, activities, shopping, traffic every which way. You can't go 2 blocks without running into like traffic jams everywhere. So anyway, and of course work. You know, my wife with the business and me with my career, and you know, all that stuff. So we've been busy. So anyway, so again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. I know it's January 6th. So my apologies for being a little bit tardy, but here we are. And 2015, catching back up now. 2015 behind us. It was a good year. You know, I'm thankful for all the subscribers that I have, every one of you. Thanks so much for subscribing and hitting that like button, all that good stuff, sharing my videos. 2016, my main thing is I want to try to get into the studio more, recording, get in front of the camera, and do hangouts on air and stuff like that, try to get into that routine. Problem I've been having schedule-wise mainly was I just don't have time during the day, and that's kind of the wall I've been up against, especially in the last year, between, you know, all the stuff we have going on with the family, with the business, and with my career and everything else. I feel like I have 3 jobs. But it's very rewarding and I enjoy it all. It's just, it makes it difficult to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally haven't been in this space right now talking to this camera in months. I can't remember the last time I actually sat at my desk and actually did anything besides paying bills online. I do all my online banking stuff, so I do it from this computer here. But anyway, so that's all behind me, and for one of my New Year's resolutions, I'm trying to get here more often, here, playing, recording, everything else. Besides that new resolution there, trying to get in front of the camera, I think it's going to have to cost me some sleep, you know? My days are packed, schedule-wise, between all the activities that we have. So I used to be able to, when the family falls asleep, I come up, like I'm like a vampire, so I'd get up at that hour or whatever, and bada bing, let's go ahead and get into the studio and record. I'd be up till 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, recording, writing, doing whatever. Now, man, my family gets ready for bed, I'm out too. You know, it's like 10 o'clock, 10:30, I'm out. Sometimes I try to stay up for the Tone Kings webcast, and I can't even do that. I just have the hard time. My eyes are just like, ugh. Anyway. So that's priority number 1. Try to see if I can get that turnaround, even if it's only a few days a week, to get into studio and put in some quality time when everyone's asleep. We'll get stuff done. Musically, what I have visioned for this year, what I would like to get done this year. Front and center, priority number 1 is finish up On the Man with the Tone King. I absolutely positively, that's number 1 on my list. I want to finish that project, get it done, completed. I owe it to the Tone King, I owe it to everyone else who want to get their music out so everyone can enjoy it. It's a fun song, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully in the process of this whole series, you've been able to watch it and kind of learn a lot of how things kind of fall together on a project. So that's priority number 1. I'm not going to start any new material, no new projects, nothing until that project is finished. Once I'm completed with that, the 2 things I would like to do, okay, are I would like to take some of my old material that I wrote 20 plus years ago, when I was like in high school, college, whatever, back in the early days, and I want to resurrect the old demos. I've got like 4-track demos of all those old songs, but I'm the only one really available to play on this material. I want to re-record them today, here in the studio, with my gear, my guitars, whatever. And I have a few challenges there. One, I don't sing. I guess I could try, but I'm not even gonna attempt it. So I found a singer online who's got an amazing voice. I just like practically creamed my pants when I heard him sing like some Yngwie material and some Avantasia and stuff like that. I was like, holy crap, this dude's talented. I reached out to him, and we're going to work on some stuff together. When I have my act together here in studio, I'm going to reach out to him and we'll get everything coordinated and get it all happening. I think he'd be killer on my early stuff. So I'm going to try, it's like maybe 4 or 5 songs. I'm going to get them all redone. The trick I'm going to have is trying to get my brother's old drums, and we re-recorded it with a couple of microphones in our basement on a 4-track recorder. So it's not going to sound super awesome. However, I'm going to try to take his original drum tracks and then extract MIDI from his performance to put it into Sonar, Pro Tools, whatever, and then actually create a new drum track with, you know, BFD3 or, you know, Steven Slate drums or whatever, with actual quality sounding drums for the song. That's going to be the biggest trick. The guitar parts, I mean, I played them before. Just once I remember how I played them, then it should be a big deal. And then getting it all together, and then getting my new singer friend to go ahead and do the tracks, we should be good. I don't plan on selling them, but we'll see how that goes. I might just put them up on YouTube so you can listen to them at your leisure, and I'll put it on SoundCloud or something, and we'll call it a day. They're old stuff. They're, you know, from the early, you know, late 80s, early 90s. They probably sound like they're late 80s, early 90s, so, you know, so be it. Once I'm done with that, the old demos and old archives and so forth, then I want to start working on some new material. Probably have to write new material and then go, you know, sit there and record it. But rather than do it like on an album per album basis, I think what I'll do is I'll do like one song at a time, you know, soup to nuts, record it from A to Z, done, release it, next song. Because if you sit there, and I know my time schedule especially, and of course the internet now has changed everything, YouTube's changed everything. So to sit there and like work on 10 songs or 12 songs or whatever, record it, release it, I mean, you got multiple months of weeks and months of just stuff that can happen that can just mess up your whole project, and at least in my case cause me to start over or not finish it at all. So rather than go that route, I think I'm just going to do like one song at a time, and you know, then maybe at the end, once I've got enough material, maybe I'll do it as maybe release it as a compilation or something. We'll figure it out. But that's what I've got looking at down the road. I would like to try to get some hangouts on air going again. Had a lot of fun doing those, and I've got access to a bit more computer equipment, so I think I'll be able to actually make it work with different cameras and whatnot, so I think that'll be fun. So try to get that going, and my knee was itchy, excuse me. But other than that, you know, just wish you guys a Happy New Year. Thanks for hanging out, for subscribing. Wish you guys all the best, you know, up the irons, all that fun stuff. Keep it loud, keep it real, and you know, stay healthy. And may 2016 bring you lots of health, lots of wealth, lots of happiness. And as I heard from someone this week, or actually just over New Year's, and I never heard this expression before, but I'm going to share it with you. And once you think about it, it's really, really meaningful and really, really cool. So, may the worst of 2015. No, excuse me. Let me do that again. May the best of 2015 be the worst of your 2016. Rock on, guys. God bless. We'll talk to you later.